Hi, Redeemer. Still want to talk to you guys a little bit about your one. Today, I want you to think about something. When you're talking to people, it can be very discouraging in evangelism to talk to people who are actually just simply disinterested. It's even harder than arguing with somebody about the Christian faith, which I'm not recommending that you do. But the point is that that's what's true, I think, here in America, in post-Christian America, maybe even particularly in the Bible Belt, where people are just sort of happy for you to believe what you want to believe, and they feel happy about their own life, and they just want to keep on going, and they don't find any particularly compelling reason to change or to believe your story. If you've reached that spot, I want you to think about two kinds of questions. They're kind of related, but they may be helpful to you. And they get toward a sort of an internal desire that we think all people have, given by God, no doubt by his grace, but you can sort of key in on that. For instance, think about this question. If you're saying to somebody, if you could know, and you start out that way because maybe this person has said, like, well, I'm not sure that you can know what you know. I think that's fine, Mr. Christian, Miss Christian, that you know what you know, but I'm not sure that I can know that. I'm not sure that it matters. And so you say this, if you could know why a higher being had placed you here, the why of why you're here, what your main purpose in life was, and what could make you happy forever. If you could know that, would you want to know that? And then supposing they say, and we would hope that they would, yeah, I would want to know that. Then you could ask that question as a follow-up. Why would you want to know that? A related question would be this. If there was a story where a creator God planned your existence, your birth, your existence, and this creator God loved you very much, and who would freely forgive you of every wrong that you've ever done and every right thing that you failed to do. And if you could know that this story included that there's a purpose in life for you, and that this God would give you that purpose and let you live with him forever. If you thought that story existed, would you want it to be true? Would you want it to be true? So these two kinds of questions are what I would call sort of intermediate questions. You have this friend. They know you well. They know that you're a believer. Maybe you have already presented the gospel rather clearly, and they're just sort of happy for you to be who you are, but you want them to think deeper. And I want you to think about these kinds of questions that are asking what they believe about something, what their wishes are, what their deepest desires are about. And really you're talking about the origin of the person and the destiny of the person, and in between the purpose of life and forgiveness and unconditional love and all that. It's an intermediate question because you're not yet ready maybe to talk about the claims of Jesus, his death and resurrection, maybe not yet. You're not ready to talk about hell yet. You're not ready to talk about repentance and faith. But you're talking about what's deeply inside of them that they might reveal. And you can ask, why do you want to know that if you could know that? Why do you want that story to be true? So that just gives you a way to keep the dialogue going when you're talking to people who maybe have shown a lot of disinterest in this, especially post-Christian world. Just some food for thought for you to think about with your relationships. Thank you.